locked. It says here, if you've been stupid enough to forget your password again, it'll come back to you when you come back in again. You goddamn... More weapons. A gun, a heap of ammo, and... a knife. Cheap knives. The cheapest and nastiest for miles around. What? A gun might come in handy. Hell, what am I doing here? Am I out of my mind? I can't go around carrying the gun, but I don't want to leave it here either. I'll have to get rid of it somewhere. I'll pocket the ammo too. But there's more stuff here. A necklace. Oh, it looks valuable. Stolen, more than likely. I'll take it as compensation for all the crap I've suffered here. Phil will just have to get over it. Phil's gun. It's black, and you can use it to kill people. It says ammunition on it. 9mm. I'm guessing that's for feeding the gun. That is a mighty fine and certainly valuable item. Far too good for Phil. No, it's not gonna go in one piece. Sorry, Bambi, but it definitely won't hurt you anymore. I now have the ammonium powder. Don't sneeze now. Okay, that should be enough. The powder is in the glass flask. Ugh, it smells a little like dead cow, but it's not really overpowering. Ugh, gets right into your lungs. I'll fill up the smelling salts bottle. At least now I can wake Ralph up. I'll leave the book here. I've filled it with smelling salts. Ugh, it smells gross. Like dead, wet cow. At least. I've filled it with smelling salts. Ugh, it smells gross. Like dead, wet cow. At least, how I imagine a dead, wet cow would smell. Where? Ah! This isn't Ralph's house! This isn't Ralph's house! Go away! Go away!
Ralph,
Leave Ralph alone!
It's okay, Ralph!
Mr. Bobby! Where are you? Mr. Bobby!
Ralph, it's all right. Shh. Ralph, it's me, Darren. It's okay. Here, look. It's Mr. Bobby. You see? Everything's okay. Bubby.
Wow. Ralph ran like the devil himself was after him. I won't see him back in a hurry. I don't think I can do anything more down here. Time to deal with Phil. Then, I'm out of here. Just in time.
You Yankee tosser! I'll have you! You better get out of here while you still can! Just you wait!
It says Ruga here. The rest is illegible. It says here, if you've been stupid enough to forget your password again, it'll come back to you when you come back in again. That was obvious. I need the BIOS password. Morgue. That was the correct password. So let's see what we can do with the PC. That looks interesting. Unlock.exe. I'll run it. 1 for cellar door. No, don't think so. 2 for storeroom. Storeroom? Yeah, I'll go for that. That came from the direction of the cupboard. Something clicked. I'll have a look. Aha! It was a kind of remote-controlled locking device. This appears to be Phil's treasure vault. A list of sums of money. The library taught, £200. The foreign woman, £500. The Yank, £100, £2,500, £300. I think Yank must refer to me. What's that all about? Some kind of bounty? Is that why Phil locked me up? To get money? There's an M and a tick after each sum of money, but not next to the one for the foreign woman. Betamax video cassettes. Strange format. What does it say here? Ralph, summer 1990. Are they Ralph's vacation videos? Before he went crazy? Or... But why were they hidden away? And what's this? James, August to October 1979. And older and more recent dates. I can't figure it out. I'll just take the Ralph cassette with me. I want to know what's on it. The library taught. I think yank. What's that? There's an M. A Betamax video cassette of Ralph. Huh. I wonder what he was doing back then. There's a Betamax recorder plugged in here. So let's see what's on the video cassette. What's that? Ralph sitting there, tied to a chair. That's here in the cellar. What are they? Oh, it's a torture video. I don't need to see anymore. I really don't want to know what's on the other videos. I'd better put it out of commission. Phil could call for help with it. There's a dent in the hood. My head could have done that. A garbage can with a lock on it. Could be protection against wild animals. Or prying eyes. I wonder if Phil has a key to this too. How about that? Here it is. Ugh, just a heap of ash. No corpse. Well, not in its usual form anyways. And there's something else there. A small cardboard tube that Phil must have thrown away recently. It actually looks quite useful. And what have we here? An iron M. I guess that was originally from the writing above the front door. There's nothing else in here I would take with me. A small cardboard tube. It was probably a roll of sticky tape or wire. A cast iron M. I don't have one of them in my collection. The shotgun will be safer in there. I'll get rid of the other weapon, too. That's that job done. Now, I'll have to ask Murray a few questions. Night shift? Do you know the story of the Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred?
No, but I know the story of Tom and Bobby, and that's enough for me.
Okay. Perhaps you should have a look at the abandoned house. I think there are some strange things going on there.
I see. What kind of things?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think people are tortured there.
Okay. What else would people do in an abandoned house in the woods?
Why does no one take me seriously here?
You want me to read your statement out to you again? Bloody rituals, ancient curses, a mysterious order, and a murderous twin sister.
Never mind. Forget it. Goodbye, Constable. Still here so late?
I was just about to shut up shop. Nothing much happened today.
I can't confirm that.
Did you want anything else?
What can you tell me about Edward?
Let's put that another way. Why should I tell you anything about Edward?
Well, I just wonder what it's like working with him all day long. He's not the most easygoing of guys. I mean, a plank of wood would be more relaxed, don't you think?
He's my fiancé. Anything else?
Excuse me? You're engaged? Does that mean you intend to marry?
Got a problem with that? Then join the back of the queue.
Hey, do you know Ralph?
The tennis coach from Ipswich?
Surely not. The Ralph I'm talking about is a bit mentally, well, challenged.
Oh, then perhaps you mean Mrs. Puff's husband.
No, I don't think that's him. Has he got a doll called Mr. Bubby?
What? No, you must mean Bobby.
Well, whatever. Forget it. There's a rundown house on the road that goes to the lighthouse. Can you tell me anything about it?
A pathologist used to live there, I think. He was also murdered there. But wild horses wouldn't drag me there.
Maybe I'll see you later.
Ah, Mr. Michaels. Have you had a pleasant day?
Mr. Michaels? Why aren't you calling me Mr. Fire Fiend? I know you like calling me that. I also know you're having me watched. That you set a perverted gun nut onto me who has a whole load of corpses in his cellar?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Michaels. Are you not feeling well? You seem a little tense.
You will be too, very soon. Unfortunately, I found a letter that proves everything, written in your handwriting, to a certain Phil. He'll be sitting pretty in the slammer very soon if I take this to the police.
Very well, Mr. Michaels. I too can do something. As you will have already ascertained from this letter, I am in possession of some photos that are extremely damaging for you, for which I have paid a large sum of money. Do you want to know what they show?
What could they show? I'm totally innocent.
You, Mr. Michaels, are on them. You can be seen running from the burning castle. Had you not put on record that you were nowhere near the castle on the day of the fire? What would the judge have to say to that? I almost fear that would be your death sentence. And just imagine, I could even profit from it. Brave hotelier convicts arsonist. I've got you where I want you, Mr. Michael.
You won't get away with it. I'll press charges against you for blackmail.
Of course you will. A pathetic lunatic from America comes to England, kills half a dozen people, and then accuses a respectable hotelier of blackmail? Wake up! You're up to your neck in it. Do what I tell you, and you'll stay alive at least.
We'll see who's gonna stay alive, you cretin!
God, oh, that burns. I wanted to kill him. I really wanted to kill him. And I had no scruples whatsoever. There was something liberating about it. Oh, what's wrong with me? This can't be me. First these visions, and now it's becoming real. It isn't good, Adrian. It really isn't good. The medication, I should take it more regularly. Okay, calm down. Now isn't the time to lose your nerve. Murray antagonized me, and yeah, that could easily flip me out. It's perfectly normal. Nothing unusual. It can happen to anyone. And it happens in the best of families. Jeez, no. This happens a heck of a lot in my family. It's the goddamn curse or whatever. These damn pills don't help either. Or do they? Ugh. I just don't know what to do anymore. Maybe Victoria could help me. She knows all about our family and this curse. But she doesn't believe me. But can you blame her? No. I'm starting to have doubts about me. Okay, slowly now. What should I do? If the guy goes to the police now, I've had it. These photos. I must find and destroy the photos. Then he won't have anything more on me. One problem less. I bet that thing infringes several personal rights. That doesn't seem to bother Murray at all. I bet that thing infringes several personal rights. I bet he's got the photos somewhere in his office. Probably from the time of the sanatorium, filled with nasty, poisonous stuff. Let's see. No, even worse. The thing's full of tins of skin cream. Active Lift Super Moist. for the man over 40. Murray's secret anti-wrinkle stash. Either an ancient brand or a fake. Boxes and boxes full of plastic knives and murderer dolls. 1,000 tips to success, customers as a means to an end, tax savings for managers. Murray himself in oil, a real businessman. He's hung himself up in the office. Murray's baby in oil. Murray's hotelier certificate. If that's authentic, then I really am Darren Michaels. Murray's plans for the future. I'd go for a Gordon theme park, a wild water slide with artificial blood instead of water, and you'll ride in a coffin. Hundreds of plastic soul keys. I wonder if Murray miscalculated a bit there. A telephone. A large steel locker. If Murray has something he wants to keep safe, it's sure to be in here. No chance. This thing's locked and made of solid steel. It's also screwed into the floor, and I don't know the combination. I can't believe that Murray keeps the key for the locker here, but I'll check all the same. What have we got here? This is a user manual for the steel locker. Interesting. If you have forgotten your combination, the serial number is stamped on the rear panel. Write it down and telephone the following number: 01473/serial number plus the last 2 digits of your year of birth. An automated information desk will then tell you your combination. That's what I call service. Now I just need Murray's date of birth and the serial number.